When is a man cave no longer a man cave? When the wife takes over. Okay, so my man cave, or my little shed, is now a potting shed.
These are pansies. There's 72 of them, and I'm bringing them on in my cloche that Ernest has just put up for me. But see how small they are.
Welcome to my man cave, or my little shed. I got some stuff in here that I've probably had for years and never used. I've got some new stuff. I got some favourite stuff. Why don't you come on in and I'll show you around. Yeah, come on in. We recently moved to this smaller house, and in my other house I had a much bigger shed which I could keep a lot more stuff. So in here it's a little bit packed, so I have to keep it fairly tidy. It's my little haven. I love it in here. I'm not much of a handyman, but I've got some bits and pieces I'd like to show you. Well, first of all, look at this lot. My wife does a lot of washing, and she suggested to me one day, do you make use of this box? And I thought, well, I don't know. It's quite good. Took the lid off, and now I've got all these here, keeping my screws and bits and pieces in here. Anything I want to keep tidy that I can lay my hands on. Probably the most disappointing thing in here for me is I haven't got any electric power out here yet. I've got no lights and I've got no 13 amp power. So it's a bit of a problem. So I saw these in the supermarket, which are little portable lights run by batteries. Unfortunately, they don't work because the batteries don't last that long. So that was something I bought, which was probably useless. Get some electric, that's what I'll do. Of course, all us blokes have got to have some sort of voice, haven't we? And this is mine. Yeah, well, don't laugh, I know it's only a small one, but it does what I want to do. If I want to hold a little piece of pipe or a little bit of wood, it's great. And very cheap, got it from that wonderful store where they've got those middle aisles with all the gadgets in that when you go in shopping for groceries, you come out with something you don't really need. So that's my voice. Now I made this workbench out of an old bit of wood that I had, and because it's such a small shed, folks, I have to keep it very tidy. So under here on the shelf I've got baskets full of cloths, more cloths, gloves, gardening gloves, and gloves for painting, and more gardening gloves. Unfortunately, I don't know why, I always seem to end up with all left-hand gloves. Why is that, boys? So, unfortunately, I'm not allowed to clean my shoes indoors. So, under here I keep a nice shoe cleaning kit full of everything I need. It's got all the brown polish, black polish, and brushes, everything in here, and I can clean my shoes out here without getting into trouble. Because I haven't got any electric, I have to have some power tools, and I bought this piece of kit, which is probably one of my favourite bits of kit. And of course it comes with all these screwdriver bits and drill bits. As far as tools go, I don't have a great deal, because I don't class myself as a handyman. I can probably manage a few little jobs, but I keep the basics in here. Look at this, I got 3 hammers, several razor knives. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I lose one and go and buy another one, and then I find it. Several of these things, pliers I think they're called, and hang on, what's that doing in here? That doesn't belong in here. That's to go in the painting drawer. Reject. And several different screwdrivers, Phillips I think they're called, but they're not Phillips, they're mine, and the ordinary square-ended ones. So I've got a little basics in here. Another drawer here with all sorts of, I don't know what that is, because it seems to be broken. So that's that drawer. In here is stuff that I chuck in here because I don't know what they're for. I think that's to do with a strimmer. There's an old drill there that I can't find the charger for. We've got several chargers in here, but none of them seem to fit. So that's what they call a man drawer, I think. And I got another man drawer here. I don't know what that's for, guys. I don't know. So that's that. And I think that's electrician left that behind. All sorts of rubbish. If we wanted to punch a hole in something, there's that. But I haven't used that for ages either. So all in all, oh, I got a camping peg. So that's a great. Oh, and these belong to Alan. They're Allen keys. So that's pretty much, I suppose, my tools and things. Gardening. Well, we've got a small garden. The lawn is my pet. Anne likes to do the borders, and so we got a small variety of garden tools here. The usual stuff, you know, a hoe, rake, and spade and fork, and so on. One thing that I never thought we'd come to, but when you get a bit older and your bones begin to ache a little bit, bending down is okay, but getting back up again is a bit harder. So we've got this little thing. It's great. It's a kneeler. A kneeler, or you can sit on it. It's got this wonderful little pouch to put your tools in when you're working, but most of all, that's useful, you can kneel down on it, which I really bought it for my wife, but I find it quite good as well, because when you're finished, push yourself up easily is a great bit of kit. This is probably one of my favourite pieces of kit. It's for cleaning windows. You fill this with water and a bit of soap, if you like, and then you use this to turn on and clean the windows. Well, that's about it for my shed. All the bits and pieces I got in here. A lot of rubbish, I know, but I love my man cave, my little shed. It's somewhere where I can go and be quiet, read the paper, have a beer, and not be disturbed.
Ernest.